what's your thought of the week, man? Just to let you know, in the pre-show party, I was talking about how my iPad doesn't have that much battery. We're at this many percent.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll try
So,
to
what's your thought of the
I'll
week?
I'll try to keep it concise.
No, you don't have to. If I just drop off the call, it means my iPad died.
Then it will be your best friend
That's exactly right.
for the last minute of the episode.
Yes.
Um, I was just thinking, I kind of touched on this a couple weeks ago. I think a couple weeks ago, my thought of the week was about how important it is to like journal and like get your thoughts out on paper. But this week is a little bit more. It's the same thought, but from more of a productivity standpoint. Uh, you knew me in high school, and you remembered that. Like, I don't know if you remember, but I wrote down everything in an analog journal, like no matter what. I
Yes.
didn't use digital anything for my productivity stuff, like Google Calendar. I didn't use a to-do list app. I didn't use the Notes app. Anything. I actually have a notebook right here. Anything that I wanted to write went into my daily notebook, and it was like a bullet journal. If anyone's ever heard of that system, nice. That's what we like to see. That looks like a menu, actually, or that looks like that someone's coming by and is like, "Hey,
Oh, it's got
uh,
like a little thingy. I don't want to show you on my notes, but
sure, yeah,
it's got a little thingy, and like you slip the thing in there. It's like this leather fancy
yeah."
little
It
thing.
looks like I'm supposed to slip my card in there, and then the waitress is gonna grab and buy
Ah,
grab it
yeah,
for
yeah,
me.
yeah,
Um, but I, since going to college, like my habits with like putting things in a physical journal fizzled a little bit. And then on the later years of college and starting a professional life, I've started to migrate more towards using like a Google Calendar and like a to-do list app and a notes app. And I still do a daily to-do list in here. So I start my day every day writing down a couple of physical to-dos. But like whenever I'm walking around, on the street and like think of an idea or an event, I'll just like throw it into Google Calendar or my notes app or to-do list app. And I was like thinking the other day, and I was just like, why do I feel so scatterbrained right now? And I was just like, I
Mm,
think I want to go back to trying. It's a little bit more work, but I think there's something so beneficial about taking the time to intentionally write down physically everything that you do in your life in one notebook, because I think it forces you to prioritize more. Like, I think if you have a Google Calendar, it's easy for you to like like react when things come your way and just randomly put things in your schedule and put things in your to-do list, even if you can't commit to it, or even if you're not even sure you want to commit to it. Like, versus if you're writing it down, I feel like it forces you to think about like your schedule at a deep level and be like, okay, is this something I want to spend my time doing,
makes
because you
sense.
actually have to spend the time writing the words out. You can actually sit down and think like, is it worth it? Do I want to spend my time doing this instead? I don't know. There's a little bit more intention to it, and I was thinking I might want
There's
to
a
try
lot more
to
intention to it.
might want to try making that a part of my habit again. It's just putting everything in a notebook.
Yeah.
That was my thought.
E- Everything for work that I do is written on a handwritten journal. All my plans are in a handwritten journal. If I'm having a meeting with someone, I have handwritten meeting notes that I want to talk through. My to do things, to do list is a handwritten thing. Yeah. And then anytime I need to get some like extra clarity, I I'm not gonna get that clarity by looking at my notes app on my phone. I have all kinds of things on the notes app on my phone. I use it. I definitely use it. But if it's something actually is gonna come of it, I need to take it out of the notes app and write it down and like sit with it and hang out with it and look at the paper and be like, I'm with this or I'm not with this.
Yeah.
And even like, you know, with the group we teach a group called Paradigm Progression. A lot of the work I do is like, hey, remember this thing, remember this thing, got to make sure we do this, got to make sure we do that. And I make these long posts that are like, I don't know, check in type things. I have to write out my bullet points. You know what I mean? Like I can't just if I just try to do it all on the phone with my thumbs, I'm going to be like in 1,000 different directions. I'm literally going to get distracted in the moment of like, this just feels like fake. I feel disconnected, scatterbrained, like you said. So yeah, for me, scatterbrained always means I'm disconnected from my surroundings. And
Yeah. Yeah. 100%.
the literal
Lost
pen
in
to
the
paper,
sauce.
Yeah, the literal pen to paper forces me to be actually there in that moment writing that thing, you know, or else I can't form the word that I'm trying to form or put the next word on, you know.
Yeah.
No, I agree with you 100%.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna try to do that a little bit more. I think it's important. It's also nice because like I used to start in my day with the notebook, and now I feel like I
Yeah.
don't do that. And I think having an
Mm,
analog start and end of the day is kind of nice because you're not, things aren't grabbing your attention when you first wake up, and things aren't grabbing
good
your
point.
attention right before bed. So
I've had
it's
a
easy
pretty
to do that.
trash like morning, uh, I don't know, like not routine, but like process. My mornings have been so bad in the past few months.
Me too.
I need to fix that shit. I'm just like strolling. And I'm like, I can. It's fine. I'll be late. Like, I'll just take 15 minutes to do all these things that I apparently need to do rather than 45. And it's like, I don't know. It's not ideal for a lot
Yeah.
of reasons. You know.
No, I'm with you. I definitely relate to that as somebody who works from home
I
because
bet.
I'll be like I'm gonna wake up early tomorrow and do X, Y, and Z before I get my day going, and then I'll like wake up and I'll be like snooze. It's always a balance. It's like
It
is
happens.
sleep gonna benefit me more right now, or is the thing that I'm
Dude,
saying?
it's always a trap, bro. Like,
It is a trap. Yeah.
yeah, like literally thinking that the extra 30 minutes of sleep is actually going to be restful at all. I think unless it's 90 minutes, and this is pretty well proven as well,
Yeah.
unless it's a full REM cycle, fucking waste of time anyway. You know?
Might as well wake up. You feel like shit
Yeah.
because you woke up in the middle of a cycle, and it's like, well, now we're here. So,
Now we're here. It's not
oh
like I
well.
can wait. I can't delay my day another 90 minutes just to,
Yeah.
you know.
What's going on, you guys? It's Sean from Your Best Friends. Thank you so much for watching this clip. If you're interested in seeing the full conversation, make sure to check the link down in the description. If you would like to see other episodes of Your Best Friends, go check out our full YouTube channel. We try to release new episodes of Your Best Friends every Thursday. Again, thank you so much. We'll see you next time.